Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Leanne. I hope everybody had a beautiful holiday, a wonderful New Year's Eve. You had a lot of fun, you were safe. I wish for this year to be the perfect year for everybody. Today I wanted to talk about manifesting money. If you are wondering or wanting to manifest money and you're wondering, okay, like how come I'm not getting this big amount? It's probably because you don't really believe that you can get that big amount. Like I used to believe that I wouldn't make a certain amount per day. Like I can't make this amount from one client. And then I had one really good client call, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess it is possible. So now my subconscious believed it. And so now I could start on that journey of, okay, yeah, I can make this. So let's just up that amount a little bit, of my expectation. Um, so now, like a lot of people I've noticed are like, okay, so if manifestation is that easy, if it's simple, if we already have everything we want, why am I not rich? And I get that. Sometimes I would think to myself as well, like, yeah, if it is that easy, but I really do believe it's because we don't believe, because it is your assumption, right? We don't believe that we can or that we deserve to have that amount of money. I've noticed when I don't even think about it, like I use my affirmations or my visualizing or my scripting techniques, and sometimes I just don't use any. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to live life, because yeah, it is work. Like, yeah, we're manifesting every day anyway, but we're doing it subconsciously. So we're not even like stressing about having to put the work in to our thoughts throughout our day and being careful of what we're thinking and everything. We're just getting it anyway, right? Or not getting it, or getting, what we don't want. So when you take a break, and you're not thinking about it, like for me, that's how it works for me most of the time, believe it or not. That's when I notice I get things. So like I'll give you an example, and it's just a small example, and this is with money, but just to show you, how I manifest things. So like I've been buying these scratch tickets, and I notice when I buy a ton of them, and I sit there and it's like I'm expecting to see that amount. Like I'll see it in my head, because that's what we do, right? Like we talk about manifesting money, visualizing the dollar signs, counting them, visualizing the money in your bank account. But in my head, as I'm scratching, I'm expecting to see a certain amount, but I think that's why, it's because I'm expecting. But I notice when I haven't been even doing that, I just, and when I buy one ticket, that's when I'll win. It could be $50, it could be $150. The most I won was $500 when I wasn't really thinking about it. And I believe it's because I know that I already have it. So it's like I don't need to see that amount on that ticket, because why? Why am I putting so much expectation on that one ticket? If I truly believe that I am already rich. So now, for me specifically, I don't sit there and wish for wealth. Yeah, maybe in dreams, we all want everything, the mansion, the plane, whatever. For me, though, how I manifest things, because this is what I believe in my assumption, is that all of my bills are paid and I'm taken care of, and I could do what I want. Not that I have to have this boat, because I don't need a giant boat. I mean, I've never even been on a boat, so would I like it? I don't know. But yeah, I don't need all of these things to be happy. For me, I affirm that I'm happy. So I'm loved, I'm respected, and that's what I have. I have the love, I have the respect, I have what I need. I have not really lacked anything. I'm not sitting there and, man, I really need this thing, I really wish I had that thing. No, because I have it. So like, okay, like I needed a new mattress. I've had a mattress. I mean, it was a good mattress, but I've had it for a long time. I think I had it for about 15 years. And usually mattresses last between 10 to 25 years, depending, you know? But I've noticed that it was just becoming uncomfortable, and I've been getting these nuka adjustments on my neck. And so I needed something more stable. And look at my hair. Anyways, I needed something more like, you know, solid, not stable, and to, you know, help my back so I don't wake up with a sore back. Anyways, I kept telling myself, you know, mattresses are expensive, I won't be able to afford it. And of course, that's all I've seen. You know, I keep seeing these mattresses, you know, like $1,200 or whatever, or not the ones that I wanted. So then when I finally just told myself, no, you know, like I used to wake up, even if I woke up physically feeling that sore back, I used to wake up and say, oh my God, I had the best rest ever. I feel so good. I feel strong. I feel healthy. My back feels amazing. All of a sudden, I think it was about maybe a month or two of doing that. All of a sudden, I seen this mattress that was on sale, and it was a really good mattress, and it had everything that I wanted. You know, these individual coils and stuff. The pillow top. It was a really big mattress. It was a queen size because I had a double. I wanted a queen, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it all. I wanted a new base for it as well. So I seen this mattress and it was on sale. It was like maybe 75% off. And I was like, oh my God, like I could totally put this on my credit card and pay it in 4 payments. Like that's crazy. I think I'm going to do it. That's it. I'm just going to go for it, you know? And they took away my old bed and they brought that one. And I was so happy. And I've been getting the best sleep because that's what I've been affirming. You know, I have the best sleep because if I continue to focus on seeing or feeling the sore back and seeing all these expensive mattresses, that's all I'm going to continue seeing and getting, you know, in my 3D reality. So like the same with the money, you know, if you focus on already being successful, already having everything you want, like I don't like to put a specific amount on things. And the reason why is because, like, if I sit there and say, I have, now I used to, okay, I used to actually visualize a specific amount in my bank account. But for me, I've noticed, because it might be different for everybody else, you know, but for me specifically, if I say a certain amount, I know in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, it's not going to come, even though I can still continue affirming and eventually things will flow, you know, but you still want to have that belief inside. So for me, it's not important to have like, you know, $1.2 million. For me, it's important that I can pay all my bills. You know, I have a good credit score. My bills are paid. I have, you know, I'm happy in my home. I have food. I can still travel. I can still go out to eat, you know, and buy the things that I want to buy. This is what's important for me. So this is what I focus on. And also I'll say things like, you know, I'm so blessed that I have enough that I can help my loved ones. And, you know, and that has been something that I was able to do as well. So that's something that you might want to start to focus on. If you want to see that financial success, you know, not on the specific amount, you can still though. But if you're like me and you still keep thinking to yourself, no, it's not gonna happen that way, or you just find it, you know, kind of like, okay, well, do I even need this amount? Because why do you need it? Why do you need 1.2 million? You know, well, okay, let's say that is what you want. Then why do you want it? Tell yourself why you want it. You know, I want to buy this big house. You know, I want to get a new car, or buy a motorcycle, or buy that boat, or take a trip, a year-long trip around the world. You know, take some time off work and take a year-long trip around the world. Whatever it is, focus on that because it might feel more attainable. Like for me, when I used to say a specific amount that I wanted to make monthly, when I jumped from like this small amount to this big amount, it's like it seemed nearly impossible, and I was getting more frustrated trying to reach that goal. So for me, I did it in baby steps. You know, sometimes baby steps, it works easy, even though I do say to go for the end result that you want, you know. But for me, for the money wise, baby steps was what worked, you know. So I would say like, okay, like I made this amount, so okay, I'm going to make this month, you know, and then I'm going to maintain that, and then a few months later, like, you know what, I'm going to make this every day, and you know, and eventually that's what I was seeing. I do notice if I'm feeling stressed and if I'm focusing on all the negativity around me, that's when I have a slow work day. It's crazy, right? But it's because you're in that alignment regardless of what it is in your life, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your health, whether it's your finances. If you're focusing on the negative, you're going to start seeing all this negativity around you, all these things that you don't want, you know, coming at you in full force. Just like if you focus on all the positive, if you stay in that alignment, you will see more than one thing happening for you. You're going to see all this positivity coming to you. You're going to see, you know, like the money coming in, or the compliments coming in, you know, like if that's what you want. Or, you know, you notice all of a sudden, like, you know, when you had a dry spell and you had no dates for 6 months, all of a sudden you have like 3 or 4 people that want to date you that you have to choose from, you know? So anyways, yeah. Money, you can get it, you will get it because you already have it. If you can think about it, it's yours already. But try not to, you know, put specifications or, you know, that unattainable or seemingly unattainable amount, and just focus on exactly what it is that you want. Like, what do you want that money for, you know? And if it is like to pay medical bills or to help a person, let's say, who has medical bills, then you just use that affirmation and the visualization. I'm so happy and blessed that I have this money, that I can help my loved one, you know, things like that. And that's it. You know, you don't have to go for the gold all the time because it is yours already. And eventually you will start seeing more coming to you, because that's what happened with me when I put no resistance on it. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is attainable. I was able to stay in that flow, in that alignment. So it was so much easier to raise the bar. You know, if you're going from down here to up here, like if you make, you know, I don't know, $100 a week or something, and you're like, I make 10 grand a week, you can get it, yeah. But if you might feel like that's impossible, how am I going to get it? So you know what? I make $200 a week or $300, you know what I mean? Like, just something that's more attainable might be a lot easier for you. So try that out. And I'm only talking to the people who feel like you can't get what you want, or you haven't seen any results and it's been years. Well, then try something different, you know? But just know that you have everything. You are everything. You are the not having, you are the having. It's all you, you know? There is absolutely nothing outside of you. It's all you. You are your universe. So thanks for joining me. I really wish you all a beautiful 2025. I love you all. I'll see you in the next video.